Jimmy Connors is one of the most influential and successful tennis players in the history of the sport. Known for his fiery personality, relentless determination, and incredible consistency, Connors dominated men's tennis throughout the 1970s and early 1980s. With a record 109 career singles titles, 8 Grand Slam titles, and unmatched longevity, Connors helped bring tennis into the modern era with his aggressive playing style and colorful presence. Early life and background. James Scott Connors was born on September 2, 1952, in East St. Louis, Illinois, USA. He began playing tennis at a young age under the guidance of his mother, Gloria Connors, who was also his first coach. She instilled in him an aggressive style of play and a never-say-die attitude that would become his trademark. As a junior player, Connors showed great promise and went on to play college tennis at UCLA, where he won the NCAA singles title in 1971. That same year, he turned professional, and it didn't take long for him to make an impact. Professional career and achievements. Connors' breakthrough came in 1974, when he won 3 Grand Slam titles, the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open, and compiled an astonishing 99-4 match record that year. Only a legal dispute with the French Tennis Federation prevented him from competing in the French Open, where he could have potentially completed the Grand Slam. Throughout his career, Connors won 8 Grand Slam singles titles. Australian Open, 1974. Wimbledon, 1974, 1982. US Open, 1974, 1976, 1978, 1982, 1983. Connors reached the number 1 world ranking in July 1974 and held that position for 160 consecutive weeks, a record at the time. In total, he was ranked number 1 for 268 weeks in his career. His dominance wasn't limited to Grand Slams. Connors holds the all-time record for the most ATP singles titles, 109, and match wins, 1,274. His career spanned over 2 decades, and his passion for the game never wavered. Playing style and personality. Connors played with a distinctive two-handed backhand and a flat, powerful forehand. He was known for his aggressive return game, foot speed, and ability to control points from the baseline. His intense competitiveness and on-court antics made him both a fan favorite and a controversial figure. He thrived on emotion and often engaged with crowds, sometimes confrontationally, which made him one of the sport's earliest showmen. His rivalry with players like Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, and Ivan Lendl defined an era of highly competitive and emotionally charged tennis. Longevity and legendary comebacks. One of the most remarkable aspects of Connors' career was his longevity. At age 39, in 1991, he made an incredible run to the US Open semi-finals, capturing the imagination of fans worldwide. His come-from-behind 5-set win against Aaron Krickstein in the 4th round remains one of the most iconic matches in tournament history. Connors officially retired in 1996 at the age of 43, but his legacy had already been cemented. His fighting spirit, resilience, and ability to compete at a high level well into his 30s set a new standard for professional athletes. Post-retirement and personal life. After retiring from professional tennis, Connors stayed involved in the sport through coaching, commentary, and writing. In 2006, he began coaching Andy Roddick, helping him improve his competitive edge. He also worked as a commentator and launched his own tennis-related business ventures. In 2013, Connors released his autobiography, The Outsider, which detailed his career, personal struggles, and reflections on the game. The book was praised for its candidness and insight into the mind of a true competitor. Connors has been married to former Playboy model Patty Maguire since 1979, and the couple has 2 children. Honors and legacy. Jimmy Connors was inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 1998. His records, particularly for ATP titles and match wins, remain benchmarks in tennis history. More importantly, Connors changed the way tennis was viewed. He brought emotion, energy, and excitement to the sport, helping to popularize it in the United States and around the world. His fearless attitude and relentless pursuit of victory inspired generations of players. Conclusion. Jimmy Connors' legacy is one of passion, intensity, and excellence. With unmatched determination, record-breaking success, and a fiery personality, he redefined what it meant to be a tennis champion. Even decades after his peak, Connors remains a symbol of tenacity and the fighting spirit that makes tennis such a compelling sport.